break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order. Intellectually petty radio on the stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing, Men Make Moves and Suckers Stand Still, and our newest sponsor, Photos by Van. And as you know, I only bring legends on the show, and tonight is absolutely no different. We got the legend herself, Mimi, the funny one, joining the conversation. How you doing, Queen? Hello, Mimi, are you there? Are you with me? She was just there. I see her face. And there we go again. Disconnected, but she'll call back up because she's an awesome individual. If you have not heard of her, you have been somewhere under a rock. You may not know her name, but you've absolutely seen her work if you are on TikTok in any shape, fashion, or form. She's got 1.5 million followers on TikTok. Okay, here we go. Let's get her back on right quick. How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. How are you? I got kicked out, but I'm back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It wasn't me. I'm sorry. I did a dope ass intro and everything, and I was excited. I was pumped up, and then bam, nothing. This is a black screen. I feel some type of way.
No, don't feel some type of way. Me and this technology, listen, that's a whole nother story. But I'm back. I'm back.
It ain't working like the knees. Oh boy, videos. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, it don't work like the knees. That's okay though. It's gonna. We'll get it together.
How you doing? How's life? How's your family?
I can't complain. My family is well. Thank you for asking. I'm in like a transition stage, so I'm moving into a new place on Monday after we come back from our show this weekend in Mississippi. So everything is well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I woke up. That's all you can ask. Everything else is downhill from there.
Yeah, as long as we're on the right side of the dirt. So
that does help. Man, first off, it's dope to have, I kind of been watching you, for a while now. Mm-hmm. I see the growth in the hairdos, it looked like you got a little money now. It looks just good on you. But it's
boy, you're too kind.
The journey though. Like, how does it feel?
Well, to me, I'm still like trying to make it, so I'm not sure how it is to other people on the outside looking in, but to me, it's like, I'm not famous. I'm still at Grandma House every Sunday that I can be there. So not much has changed.
Though. You are famous.
I receive it. And I say that every time somebody said, I receive it in the name of, I receive it. But in my opinion, I'm not. But I'm on the way there. I do feel like I'm going to be. But as for right now, in my opinion, I'm not. So, but I receive what you're saying.
And I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure that we got the show spread out. I'm not ignoring you. I am absolutely listening. I just hate when people are looking down and talking to me. So I had to explain myself when I do that shit.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So when did you start on TikTok?
Oh man. Okay. So it's 2022. I started on TikTok seriously, which just means posting consistently January of 2021. Before that, I think I might have had like 3 videos on TikTok from 2020. It might have been like 1 in May, 1 in November, because I was still new to it. I knew a lot of people were on it, but I just knew, a lot of young people were on it. So I didn't really have a desire to like be on there posting all the time. I was just content with Instagram and Facebook. So I just started doing TikTok last year.
You got 1.5 million.
I know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Very unexpected. Super grateful for it because it did change my life. But that it was not even the goal. It was not even the goal. I was like, well, I'm gonna get on this one and start posting, same way I post on Instagram. I'm gonna just post and have a good time. And then the followers on there, because of the For You page, the followers on there just started coming in. So I was like, wow, okay, this is different. I think I like TikTok.
So at what point were you like, oh shit, I can eat off of this?
Um, I noticed that the viral videos on there, when they would hit, they would hit, and I'm like, okay, well, off this one video, I made more than 2 weeks at my job. And especially when you get big brand deals that are reaching out, you want to do partnerships and stuff. That, I mean, no comparison to working the 9 to 5 that I was at. I'm sure there are other corporate jobs, that
Mhm.
would pay more, but that wasn't my case. So where I was, and I had been working at that job, a different position, but I was at that job for like 3 years, and I was making more off TikTok when a video would hit like that. So I was like, well, if I just dedicate more time to it and walk by faith, knowing that video is gonna continue to hit, not every video, but just like if I could hit one every week or every 2 weeks, like I can make a living off this. Plus Instagram and Facebook. So I just took that step once I saw how much you could make.
Did somebody like tutor you in this, or you just figured that on your own?
I, I would try to watch YouTube videos, but they weren't helpful because there's no if and or why to it. To be honest, when you're trying to figure out, okay, well, what makes this do well and then this not? Is it because of the hashtags? So I would use that. You could use the same hashtags, but then one video do well and that one not, and you did the same thing. So you
Mhm.
know what I mean? I would try to watch YouTube videos with people explaining which hashtags to use. Then another video come out and they say, "Oh, don't use hashtags because TikTok flagging those." And then another video, oh, matter of fact, don't use a caption at all because I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna let it fly and like do whatever. So, there are things out there that'll tell you, oh, let me show you how to gain followers, and they're real people, not just robots and stuff. I didn't follow up any of that. It was just me, God, and being myself, just posting. So
That's dope. And for the record, if nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you.
thank you. Thank you so much. Nobody told me today. Thank you.
We all need to hear that. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
it
For
helps.
sure.
So were you actually doing customer service, or that's just a skit you came up with?
And I was in customer service. Um, so those were all scenarios that I've experienced, right? Which is why it was so funny to see the different feedback from people who were both in customer service and understood, and then those kind of customers that would be really offended by the videos. And it's like, well, you're mad because you feel like I'm talking about you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be upset.
You were actually talking
Um,
about me in quite a few. I'm that asshole on the other end. Not even gonna front. Like I blow a fucking gasket. Like I lose my shit sometimes.
really?
Yes. Yes.
That's not good.
It's with the it's not
That's
with
not
everybody.
good.
It is selective, I will say, but if you are
Mhm.
extremely stupid and unhelpful and the smart ass people,
Ooh. Mhm.
because everybody is not like you and pleasant and the nice, calm demeanor. There's some people out there that's just assholes and it shines
Mhm.
through even through the phone.
Yeah.
And
Not
when
everybody's
you
cut out for customer service. Yeah.
they are not. And not everybody's cut out to be calling in the customer service.
Facts.
I'm
Facts.
I'm probably not the best person to be calling in.
You the one on the phone yelling, "Speak to a representative. Speak to a representative."
No, a dude's name, when he calls and tells me his name is Sean, and I know you're from India.
Shut
Like,
up.
bro,
Shut
like
up.
just stop. Just say you're from whatever is a common name in India. Just say your real name, bro. Don't no. And they carry the lie. I'm like, dude, I live right around the block from y'all building. Real, I'm not even. Let me stop before they yank my shit.
Listen. Listen. I done heard it all. I've been the pissed customer on the phone, but I just try to remember, like, okay, the problem that I'm having, it's not Alicia's fault. Like she didn't do so and so to my account. So let me try my best not to cuss Alicia the hell out because she is not the problem. She's just the representation of the problem, which is why you want to cuss her out right there. She's the only person you can get to, right?
Yeah.
But it's not her fault. So I don't want to ruin her day because when I first started, I used to be pissed, livid, like every day, like fuck this job, I'm quitting, I'm walking out. And then it's like I need to pay my bills though. So I don't want to make anybody else feel like that. It was awful. It was awful. I hated it so much.
So how long you been doing comedy?
I started doing videos on Vine. So that was, man, years ago. 2012. I think I started on Vine. And then I got over to Instagram maybe late 2013 or early 2014 or something like that. But I've been doing comedy videos since then. I come from a really funny family. So comedy is like really natural and I hear it, every day, but I would never think like, oh, this is something that I could make money off of. I never thought about it that way. I went to school for acting, but I still didn't think like, oh, I want to do comedy. I want to be a comedian. But I just started posting videos and then, I saw they were doing well and I was getting good feedback. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just keep doing it, like making people smile and making people laugh. I love it. So
do you hear people in the background talking?
In your background? No. Should I?
Because I hear them and it's outside my studio and it just drives me crazy. I want to call the customer service rep and go the fuck off.
Nope, I don't hear anything.
Oh, good. Long as you don't hear it, I'm good. Okay,
Right,
so
okay.
the one video that, matter of fact, I was watching it before we even started the show, was you going to get your wax. Oh my goodness, man, you a nut. I'm sorry. There's no did you ever go back?
Oh yeah, I've gone every month since.
Same person?
No, not the same person. I've gone to different studios, or if they want to call it that, different estheticians, whatever. But I've gone to different places since then. So maybe like I'm on like my third waxing place now, and I go to
Is it
different
that bad?
people even there.
Is that bad?
No, it's like whoever is available. When they be booked, I'm like, okay, well, I can't wait for you. I'm just gonna go to.
You really just trust anybody down there?
You have to read their interviews on Google. I mean, not the interviews, their reviews on Google. You have to go and read the reviews on Google because I'll, read and then remember the names that I see most on there about how great they are. And yeah, I would recommend so and so. So I do read the reviews on Google. Google reviews are very important, everybody that's watching. So yeah, I read them and then I'll book with the person that has the most positive reviews.
Wow. Like what how do you search? I'm just curious. How do you search that? What is the search engine what do you have to put in the search engine? Is it like just cutting my coochie, waxing? I've always wondered like how women find that in the eyebrows. Like how do you trust somebody? Like if they fuck up your eyebrows, like your eyebrows are fucked up for a long ass time. How do you know who to trust with your eyebrows?
So with the eyebrows, there are a few things to be mindful of. In today's day and age, finding a good esthetician somebody that's licensed, right? Somebody who is local, somebody that's good. If I see pictures on Instagram of like some girl that I know, I reach out to her, yo, who does your eyebrows, blah, 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 get her information. I can see your work and I'll still go to your reviews because just because you do good work does not mean that you have good customer service. It doesn't mean that you're polite, right? So after I see pictures and then I go to their Instagrams, whatever, I do the reviews and then I'll go. Also, if they're not booked, that's a red flag because in this day and age, it's hard to get an appointment. So if your books are wide the hell open, I'm like, man, she's not that good. She's a little too available. She's clearly not that great.
I feel you on that. That's like when I had hair. That's when you go to the barber shop and it's always that one barber with nobody in the chair. You don't even ask about him.
Exactly.
You just sit down and wait. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I've tried to give people a chance before. Yeah, I've tried to give people a chance before, especially when you like super desperate and it's something that came up last minute, and
Oh,
I have regretted it every goddamn time. So I won't do it again. I'll just
okay. Who
wait.
did your hair this time? Looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. I did my twist and I didn't break them up, so they just still look twisty, right?
Mhm.
But the actual cut is from JB Cuts on Two Notch. So shout out to him. He did my lineup and all of that stuff. I'm still new to the the haircut stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, JB Cuts did my haircut.
So, who's the biggest person that's reached out to you?
Um, like company wise or
Like a
like
celebrity,
influencer.
influencer? Because I got a feeling that like on the outside looking in, it seems to me like they wait until you get to a certain level,
Mhm.
and then all the brothers and sisters with a million plus reach out to you and try to help you maintain that level. Am I wrong with that?
Um, well, not all the time, not necessarily. Sometimes it is what you just said, right? Because depending on the person, they're looking at you, even if they feel like you good, they're looking at you on some, well, if we collab,
Mhm.
I'm going to benefit your following, but are you going to benefit my, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how do you benefit me? But not everybody is like that. So, one of my close friends, Monty D, on YouTube, got like 300 and something thousand subscribers. I'm just about to hit like 5,000 subscribers on YouTube because I'm not consistent on YouTube. It's not really my thing. I'm trying to make myself, like get on there.
Yeah.
But I think she has like over 100K on Instagram. So she has a very, very big following. She's gonna hit a million on TikTok any day. And off strength of our relationship, because we've known each other for years. But if I wasn't good, she wouldn't have reached out. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And if she wasn't so kind hearted and just focused on talent and actually making good content, she wouldn't have reached out. But because that matters to her, we collab all the time. So it just depends on the person. Indescribable on Instagram. She has a big following on all of the platforms. I've worked with her before. We
Mhm.
met up in Atlanta. Um, and it's just like genuine people who are focused on creating good content and not just worried about what can you do to benefit me. You know what I mean? Because us working together, I'm giving you content. It's not just about you helping me with my followers. Like I'm giving you 6 7 videos worth of good stuff.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
those people, just those people.
I
I've
get
had
turned
big
on a
people
lot.
like encourage me, but um for the most part, oh, and it's been females also that have reached out about doing collabs. I
Really?
haven't had a male, yeah, reach out about doing collabs yet. Not yet, but it's on the way.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Shout out to the sisters.
I
Um,
know.
yeah, I wouldn't have thought that one. Okay, so who would you like to collab with?
Kev on stage for sure. He is my friend on Instagram. We follow each other. He's my friend on TikTok. But my dream is to like work with him, Angel, Tabitha Brown, like all of the big hitters. I went to school with what's her name on? Her name is Jasmine Pridgeon, her maiden name. I think she's like Love JJP or Love something like that on Instagram.
Mhm.
Would love to work with her. I've already worked with Indescribable, Desi Bank, like the 85 South Show, that kind of stuff. People
Mhm.
that's just like they seem good, like good people, and they funny as hell.
Mhm.
All of them. All of them. And those are just like social media influencers. Well, they're also actors as well, not to take that away from them. But not to mention the actual like A-list celebrities that I would love to work with. But those are just some of the social media people.
I could actually see you fitting in great with Kev on stage.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
He's my friend. He comments on stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, my famous friends. Never
Okay,
met
so
him
we're
in,
gonna have
in
to make this
person.
a clip, and I'm gonna have to tag him, and maybe just maybe because I'm too beneath him for him to share my shit. So you know,
Well, you and me both. So, but not for long.
although I have interviewed Rob Hayes, I interviewed
Mhm,
him. Has worked with Kev on stage. I believe, yeah, I think so.
mhm.
Dude is hilarious though. Um, but there's a couple of people out there that I think that are just like Tahir is funny.
Oh
There
yeah, yeah.
That dude is hilarious to me.
Hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, that dude is really, really hilarious. Okay, so totally out the box. Favorite
Mhm.
cereal?
I'm gonna have to go with Frosted Flakes.
Okay. You are legitimate. Okay. Thought you was gonna do some like Lucky Charm shit. That's for serial killers.
No, I'm an adult. Handle it.
Although, I do need to go buy some Snoop Loops. I think that's the name of them.
I just heard about that on the radio the other day.
Yeah, I gotta, and I don't even like marshmallows at all. Fucking trash.
Oh, he
Um,
got marshmallows in him?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I thought it was gonna give like Fruit Loops, kind of.
I did too. They probably would have got sued for that shit too. So I
I
can
understand.
understand the Snoop Loops. I can get the name, but the fact
Mhm.
that they doing cereal is just phenomenal to me. Like,
Yeah.
and the commercial you did yesterday for the show, oh my God, that was so dope. I cried a little bit. Like nobody's ever done that.
Oh, please, really?
Yes, I did. Somebody did the look. If you look back the intro that I played, a brother one day I put a post out there. I need somebody to do a little theme song for the show. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got an email, and this brother had already put together a song. Didn't ask me for shit. Shout out to Cesar Rio.
Mhm.
Just did the shit, and I'm like, wow. And it fit. He had went through my page, kind of noticed some things, put some key points in there. Like he took his time with the shit, and it was fucking
Yeah,
dope. Yes. What's the
that's
best thing
dope.
somebody's just randomly done for you?
That somebody's randomly done. I don't know. People have done a lot of people. I have a big family, right? So a
Mhm.
lot of people have done nice things for me. I literally can't think of like just one specific thing that somebody did that was super nice. My mom is like the sweetest person in the world, and she does stuff like Jesus Christ
Well, that don't
all the
count.
time.
That don't count. Although your mom is fucking hilarious.
She is. She
She is.
is.
I,
She's
I need I
crazy.
need more content with moms.
I want to post more with her. I want to post content with my dad because I feel like he would break the internet, but he told me no. So what the hell.
And what's up with the pickles?
Oh, that was my cousin's idea. I don't want to do them again. I like pickles, but I'm not even like a huge pickle eater. You know, when I go grocery shopping, I don't like buy them like that. Or if I buy a jar, it's gonna sit for a little. It's gonna last for a while.
Mhm.
Um, but I didn't really care for. I think was it like two of them? I don't know. That cotton candy was awful. Certain things I don't want to do again.
That looked how should I say it? It didn't look like something we would do.
But they said people was commenting saying that they do stuff like that with pickles all the time. Like somebody legit sells them like that, and I'm like, this is a thing. I thought it was just a little TikTok challenge. People are saying that's a real thing.
No, they just gotta be lying.
They saying it's a real thing. Like the Kool-Aid pickles. I've seen comments like, "Oh, you should go to so and so," and I'm like, "Oh, somebody sells this."
Kool-Aid pickles.
Hmm
That is the most niggified thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Is that a word? I don't know, but
I know they sell the flavors of them in those. Like, I think the brand is called Old Snap, and they already cut up in the bag, and they have like a little spicy or whatever. But Kool-Aid, like that kind of stuff. I didn't think that was a. But I'm not. I'm also not interested, so I wouldn't know. So
okay. What's next for you?
what's next? I am in a local film here in Columbia. So we start shooting for that next month. I don't know the platform that it's going to be released on,
Mhm.
but I do have that coming up. So as I get more information and then when I'm able to talk about it, I will. So that'll be on my Instagram and stuff. Other than that, just me moving. I'm still doing background for King George. So we're on tour.
Ooh, what's that?
I for King George.
Yeah.
Have you heard this train gonna keep on rolling? Oh yeah, this thing called life gonna keep on.
Uh-uh.
It's pretty viral. It's disappointing that you haven't heard it. It's fine,
I mean,
but
maybe you can't see the gray hair. I'm old.
No, but did you hear the way that the song sound? It's very Southern soul. It's
It
not
does.
like,
It sounds like I just
yeah.
went to church.
Oh yeah, yeah. He has a quartet background. So all of his music is like a quartet feel. It's Southern soul and blues is the genre. So we're on tour with him. So tomorrow morning we leave for Mississippi for shows Friday and Saturday.
Really? So you
Yep, and then
singing.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We I sing with two of my cousins. We're in our group is called Blue, but you know, we do background for him. We've done background for a guy down here called Terrence Young. Anybody who calls us and wants us to do background, like we're down. So that's
At
what we
what
do
point
right now. But we grew up.
at what point you gonna stop with the background and just do you?
Well, right now the background is really good extra income. So
I understand
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate work.
So, right. So right now, financially, it don't make sense for me to let it go.
Mhm.
But when I get to a point where it's not needed and I need to focus solely on, I think I'll probably have to take a step back when I get to a point of, oh, I auditioned for this big movie
Mhm.
and I'm gonna have to be away for a month, something like that. But other than that, I'll probably just continue to do background and then the social media stuff for until the Lord say so.
Gotta get you a sitcom.
I would love that.
Why
I
don't you
would
make you
freaking
one?
love that.
What's the old girl name that got the show now?
B
Uh,
Simone.
huh?
B Simone.
Is it not B Simone. I know Issa Rae didn't she start off on social media? And it's another sister, really small sister, Quintella or something like that. Starts really interesting name. But she got
I
a
know you
show.
talking. She just won the Emmy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she can do it. You can do it. And you
Oh,
funny as shit.
without a doubt. Huh?
Like you are hilarious to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm not the first person to say that, and I'm absolutely not gonna be the last person to say that. But
And
you
I
are.
appreciate it every time. I swear I do.
You got that southern. I feel comfortable. You bring people in with the comfort, and then you hit them with the honesty, and it works.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I'm telling you. It's hard to everybody says don't compare yourself, to people on social media. That shit is impossible. I don't care what anybody says, like it's impossible because I feel like, yeah, you can conquer it, but it's gonna happen because we're just people and that's the nature of the brain at times. So I do compare myself to other creators and wonder why I haven't like blown up yet or. So
So
it
you sitting
is
at home like,
very
oh, this motherfucker is not shit. They trash. I'm better than them. Are you sitting at home like that?
no, not those words, right?
I've
But
said that. I've said that. There's people out there that do podcasts. I get 12 views, and these niggas get 12 million.
and you think your content is better. It'd be like that.
Yes. Well, you
It'd
know
be
what?
like that.
I'm not shitting on our own people.
Hmm.
And when you're not doing that, and not to say that that's what's got other people successful, but I don't do things like I'm not a gotcha. And
Hmm.
like, if
Hmm.
you say something fucked up during the interview, that's probably not the clip I'm gonna use.
Hmm.
I don't want to be responsible for you looking horrible, even though I had nothing to do with came out your face.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So
understand what you're saying.
yeah,
I
it's to my
understand what you're
detriment,
saying.
but fuck it. It'll be dope when I die. People will really dig my shit then.
Oh, don't everybody. But that's okay. I'm like, when I pass, if I were to go at a young age, every video will be viral as hell. Every single one.
You
But
know,
that's okay.
I did have the privilege of interviewing David Arnold about a year ago. Yeah, he passed away. It was last month. He had a really big special on Netflix, but it was just like that's one of the ones that just it hit me really bad. Him passing, we're about the same age. Talking to him, he was just a really down to earth dude. That was one of the few times that somebody, notable passed
Hmm.
away that I felt something outside of
Hmm.
Tupac. I'll take
I
that
think I
back.
know who you're talking about.
Nipsey Hussle bothered me a little bit too. Not
Hmm.
because I didn't even know who the cat was really when he passed away.
Hmm.
After he passed, I got into his music. but seeing the impact that he had on people,
Yeah.
it just, Anyway, I don't want to take it too far down there. Okay, what's your favorite skit
Take
that you've done?
that I've done.
Mhm.
Hmm. Now, when you say skit, are you talking about like legit? I was acting in it, or are you just talking about like content? What's my favorite piece of content?
Your favorite piece of content?
Um, my favorite one of my one of my favorites is I did like this. It was so goofy. This thing to what's that boy name? I forget his name. DQ 4E DQ something like that. Anyway, he got a song called "Booty Got an Attitude," and I did a video to that where like at the end I taped like angry emojis to my butt. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites, hands down. Um, the other one was a TikTok trend where it was like the silhouette challenge. So everybody, once the lights change and it gets dark, then the girl is like posed in the doorway, like with a sexy pose, and you're supposed to be able to see the shape of her body. And I did mine where it was kind of like the opposite. I made it seem like somebody cut the lights on, and
Mhm.
I had like stuffed my pants with a pillow to pretend like I had a big butt during the sexy silhouette part. That's one of my favorites too. That's that's one of my favorites too. The
Yo,
dumber, the better.
what was that? Was that the BBL? It was something you were saying about a BBL in a song. I cannot remember. Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm like some of this shit, man, I'll be watching at work and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying laughing. And I can't die laughing too bad because I don't want to get fired.
Exactly. I done messed up too many songs to keep track of. Some of them I can't remember the real words because I done messed them up so bad, like with the parodies and stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say mess them up. You've made them memorable.
But you right, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but those people should be thanking you because you
Yeah.
gave whatever song they had extra legs.
I don't know if you saw the one I did. I did a Cinderella parody. The one that Brandy did. And the Rodgers and Hammerstein are they're dead, but they're the people that like wrote the
Right.
song for the musical or whatever. Their team reached out to me. I posted a video about it. Their team reached out to me and sent me like a big old box of a million cookies for their 25th anniversary of that Cinderella. And I was just like, it's crazy. You just never know who is gonna see your content. And I posted that video forever ago. I posted that video months ago. It could have been like April or something. And I be thinking if it don't pop off, when you first do it, then it's gonna be irrelevant. Nobody's gonna care. But those people saw it months later, and I was like, that's a big deal. You just never know who sees your stuff.
I did see the video of you made when they sent it to you. And
Hmm.
on that note, I got a little commercial I got to play. It's about 30 seconds.
Okay.
But also Adidas, if you are out there and you happen to see this, I would love some free shit. Just throwing that out there just in case. I did mention Adidas. So give me 1 second because I gotta get my sponsor is Photos by Vin. If you need some photography done, please stop trusting your cousin and get your photos done by Vin. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
Stop trusting your cousin with your footage. If you need greatness, contact greatness at photosbyvin@gmail.com. Or you can get a brother a call at 1-862-500-1532. See, that wasn't bad.
Not at all.
Yeah, shout out to Vin. That's my guy too. It's really, really good guy too. What do you hate right now? Just anything in general. What just really gets under your skin?
What gets under my skin? Liars. I hate a liar. I won't talk about the specific situation that's pissing me off right now, But I
Oh,
will say I hate a liar.
oh. Yeah. Um.
Hmm
Well, that my next question was going to be, do you have a man in your life?
I do not.
Intentional?
Um, well, I think so. Shit, I hope so. Um, I think I think my person
Mhm.
has not been delivered by God yet. So,
You know, you
you
sound like
know,
Just Witty right now.
I sound like who?
Just Witty. I think that's her name on Instagram.
My
She does,
friend.
yeah, she does the video. She's been single since like 74.
That is my friend. I love her. She's one of my social media friends.
Love her
Um,
videos though. I really do. I'm just fucking with you too. Very
no,
beautiful.
yeah.
Makes she's pretty funny though. But
Mhm.
when somebody's single, it just that's the videos. Her videos are the ones that come to mind. Geez, I
Mhm.
don't know if that's a good thing for her or not.
What you mean? It's a great thing because you thought about her video, and then if you were with somebody and you say, "Yo, check this out," look at what this girl talk about, and then that's more views. It all works for the good of those who love,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
at some point you become the verb. Like you're a witty, or you're the
Mhm.
noun. You're not single. You're a witty.
But she's gorgeous and has a great personality, so
Yes.
I'm sure she's single by choice.
I guess the Lord is delivering her whatever her soulmate. What are you looking for?
Um, that changes. I'll just be honest, that changes. So I think right now I'm just looking for somebody who is in alignment, and that means a lot of things to me. So I think it's like spiritually, emotionally, and I can't seem to find one that has at least like 40% in all of them. I know you're gonna suck at some stuff, but I need you to have like at least 40% of these
Damn,
other
that's
things.
like damn, like 40%
40% 40% is not much.
out of 100.
That's a failing grade. So
That
still
is,
I'm
yeah.
being great.
But you adding things up. It's the cumulative though, so you can't really say it's failing.
Yeah, but no, see, some people are like 100 in one area. So you might be really, really handsome, right? You might be 100. And then when it comes to the communication, you're like zero.
I
See,
mean,
so my thing is I don't need you to be super fine. You can be 40, but when it comes to communication, I need you to still be 40. Like I don't want zero here and 100 there. And that's pretty much what's out there.
see, that's
That's what life
different. Yeah,
is.
like you could be if you are 100% in the fine area and you don't talk, we're in love.
Wow. Wow. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I'm oversimplifying it a smidgen.
Mhm.
But
Are you though?
I'm really not. I guess I just don't want to get slammed in the comments too bad.
Mhm.
But yeah, like the finer she is, the more shit we're willing to take. Is it the same thing for women?
Um, no. Well, not for me. Not for
Mhm.
me. I can't speak for everybody because the person who is in my life is very handsome, but we're not in a relationship. You know what I mean? Because we're not in alignment.
I am so lost right now. So he's in your life.
We're friends, but I don't have a man in my life. I have a friend in my life. You know what I mean? But I
Oh,
don't have a
he at
man.
home crying right now. I'm
Oh
sorry,
no,
bro. I
I
didn't mean to bring
seriously
that
doubt
up.
that. I seriously doubt.
I'm sure that it being denied hurts, and
Mm,
women seem to think because we should be accustomed to rejection. Like it's like being a baseball player. Any baseball player that bats 300 can get into the Hall of Fame.
mm.
Well, in dealing with women, trying to pick up women, if you batting 300, like that means 70% of the women you've encountered and tried to pick up turned you down.
Nope. I don't think with this person, I feel like all of his relationships that have failed, well, I know they have been for the same reason. Because you just got to be in alignment. You have to communicate. Women understand that you're not going to be the perfect guy, right? So
Do women
I
understand that? I don't think women do.
the ones that I communicate with, they do. But I
Mhm,
also am a like really tight circle type person. So
mhm.
yeah, I didn't do any surveys or anything, but my circle, based on the conversations that we have.
Facebook could tell you otherwise. Women want you to be hung like a horse, to be the most physically fit
Mm-mm,
motherfucker
mm-mm,
on the planet, to sit and
mm-mm,
write poetry by the fire, to listen to you like Dr. Phil, and to be
mm-mm.
just some fucking Greek goddess in bronze.
Mm-mm. Because it's plenty people. A lot of the women that I know are settling. To be honest,
Mm,
yeah, some of them, but that's because I mean everybody has a different desire, and people you have to know what you're gonna tolerate and what you want. There are some women who feel like, well, he a man, so he gonna cheat, but as long as he know where home is and he pay the bills and stuff, and that's what they're like. That's their way of thinking, right? So they deal with that, but they ain't necessarily looking for. I know some girls who are looking for a guy that's ugly. They want to get somebody that's ugly because they done been cheated on or whatever so many times. They think that it's going to be a lot less drama, and like
no,
I
you're
said,
gonna feel
other
worse when
people,
the ugly nigga cheats on you.
and they will
Yes,
too. That's the
yes, they
thing,
will. Flavor Flav
and they
got like
will too.
37 kids, respectfully.
Yeah, I can believe that.
And I don't know. I know he doesn't have 37 kids. I'm embellishing,
Probably,
but he's got a lot of kids.
probably.
And my point is that in Flavor Flav, I'm sorry, he is one of the few unanimous ugly motherfuckers where dudes and women will say, "Damn, he's ugly," and it's
I
okay.
understand.
Yeah, yeah, Flavor's. Oh my god, but the Lord blessed him with a good career.
I
You know,
did.
I'm ugly and don't have a career. Shout out to Flav.
No, don't say it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't. I can't.
All right, what's your favorite movie?
Don't have one.
Really? Not a one?
Yeah, don't have one. I'm not real good with choices. So, since we're being honest and getting to know each other, not good at picking. Don't.
Really?
To my future husband that's out there, you don't have to worry about me cheating on you because I don't do well with choices. When I meet you, that's it. It's just me and you.
Have you
You
ever
my
cheated on
favorite.
somebody?
Oh yeah.
Why? What made you cheat?
In the past, it was because it was long distance, and I like attention. So you couldn't give me the attention if it was long distance. This is in the past. Now I will say the last time I cheated was my
Damn, are
freshman year in
you a
college.
serial cheater?
No, I said it was my freshman year in college.
Well, you don't look over 25.
Oh, you're too kind.
I try.
I'm well over 25, but
You
you
don't
are
look
too
it though.
kind.
Okay, so my bad. Your last time cheating was your freshman year in college.
hmm
What happened?
Nothing happened. I wasn't even unhappy. I wasn't even unhappy in my relationship. I was very content in my relationship. He just wasn't around.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
He
I can
still
be
calls
honest
you on
about
it.
it. Oh no, 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 no.
Really?
These, yeah, my exes are like married with children and pretty much all of them.
Wow. You don't get
hmm
the hey big head text, huh?
Mm-mm. Nobody really bothers me, and um, I'm not gonna say that they think I'm famous, but they do know that my dreams don't align with whatever they're doing.
And
So
they don't
if
want to
you're
risk
not
being a skit either. Like I would feel, I
that,
would be a
no,
little scared.
seriously, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to look up and you got some viral video and I know it's talking shit about me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be. Have you done any about your exes?
Um, yeah, I've done video. I've done content about like real life stuff for sure.
Oh man, I don't know.
Never been called out. Never been called out about it from any of them.
Okay, well, if in 5, 10 years I happen to look up and you talking shit about me, during doing this interview,
I
I'm
wouldn't dare.
going to inbox you like that's fucked up, and I'm crying a little bit.
I
But I guess
wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't be public about it, but I would let you know, man, that hurt.
I
I'm a
wouldn't dare.
sensitive cat. Yeah.
You and me both. I wouldn't dare.
Is there a line you won't cross? Like what is that line?
In regard to what?
Content that you put out.
Oh yeah. I won't post stuff that's too sexual, like and a lot of it I think is super hilarious that some females do, right? Making jokes about giving head, all kind of stuff that I think is just hilarious. I won't post that kind of stuff because I'm mindful of my audience and like when I go to church, which is not often anymore. It used to be all the time, but not so much lately. But anyway, when I go, um, my church members watch my content. So I don't want Deacon Johnson watching me talk about giving head, and then I'm up there Sunday, we worship you. I'm just not comfortable with that.
Like I hope she brushed her teeth.
Right, right. I'm not comfortable with it. So stuff that's too sexual. I do cuss on there, but
Mhm.
I still don't think it would be like real bad to the point where like, oh, you mother, the way that I actually talk, I wouldn't dare say all of that stuff, like to not full extent. I cuss, I let them rip, I say f all kind of stuff, but I won't let it like rip the
Okay.
same way. So
I
yeah.
feel you. That's it. Cause you got some stuff that is kind of sexual though.
Yeah, but not too. I'll make I'll make jokey jokes about it, but it would be stuff. I have older siblings, so
Mhm.
it would be stuff that my older brother could watch, which he
Okay.
does watch my content, and he would laugh. Not something that would make him uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Okay. So who do you send your content to first before you post it?
Nobody.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, there have been. I could count on one hand how many times I have sent it to one of my cousins, and it'll just be like two different clips that
Mhm.
I've made, and they'll have like one part that's different than the other part because I'm trying to see which one I like better, and I'll send it to her. And so after all of these years, it may have been maybe 5 times
Okay.
that I've done that.
Biggest complaint you hear about you?
Ooh, my patience,
Your who?
my patience.
For content? I mean,
Mm,
content wise, like from the public. And you don't
a
seem like an
complaint.
impatient person.
Oh yeah. Um, oh, for sure, for sure. It's gotten so much better though. It has gotten so much better. But
Well, the longer you live, the more patient you become by default.
well, that's what I thought. But my mama said that it's like that up until you hit a certain mark, because I think like maybe 65 and plus, it start decreasing again from what I'm watching. Cause I tell my mama like, dang, you getting mean, old and surly. You just getting mean.
You start going back to your childhood.
See, that's what it is. That's
And
what's
it's not that
happening.
they're getting old and surly, they're just getting more honest.
Well,
People
we'll sprinkle
confuse.
a little sugar on it then.
I work with old people. So yeah, it's like the filter comes off after 60.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Rest in peace to my mama, but whoo, Lord. But she was kind of like that her whole life though, too.
Yeah,
But man, she gave not one fuck after
not at
60.
all.
Not at all. But it was in a damn, I can't really be mad at you way. Hey, baby, you really look like shit, but I love you.
Wow.
Okay, thanks. I'll try to fix that, but
I'm not gonna
I ain't
take
gonna
that.
be mad at you. You love me.
Right.
Do you have kids?
Mm-mm.
Do you want kids?
Oh, sometimes.
I can understand that.
Yeah, sometimes.
I can understand. I got grandkids. I got 6 of them.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Um, man, grandkids are oh, that is God's gift. That is God's reward to you for still breathing.
Are you with your grandkids? Like we make jokes about how everybody is, as far as you let them do any and everything that you didn't let your children do.
I'll give you an example. First off, I apparently, because I got 3 daughters,
Mm-hmm.
and I was not a big disciplinarian with my daughters at all. To the point where I don't know, it was just 2 weeks ago, my youngest daughter and her 2 children came to visit, and I threatened to whoop one of my grandkids, and my daughter laughed at me.
I giggled just now. You're
Yeah, they're like, "You're not gonna whip nobody. Don't blow it for me. No, I'm not gonna because I didn't whip them.
right, but let me say it. Let chill. Let me just
It
say.
doesn't right. Long as this kid thinks I will, that's important. You
That
know,
baby know you ain't gonna do nothing either.
yeah,
That
but
baby ain't your daughter.
yeah, I was just not. I wasn't that cat. I was not gonna whoop you. Like none of that shit. I barely raised my voice at my daughters at all. I'm just a when it
Was it
comes
because they were girls? If you had sons, would that have been different?
absolutely.
Right, right.
Yeah, it was absolutely like but I remember telling my ex, yeah, you on your own with discipline. I'll do all the other shit, whatever we need, but I can't whoop them
Hmm.
and I can barely tell them no. So to this day, me saying no to them and they're adults with their own children is like they calling their sisters. Daddy said no to me. Like it's a thing. I
Wow.
yeah. Something's wrong with me. I need some
I
help.
wonder what that's like, right?
Well, how was your father?
My dad is a loving, um, rude, very kind, mean, compassionate asshole person. I mean, he'll give you anything you need, but he gonna cuss and fuss while he giving it to you. He gonna cuss and fuss while he giving it to you. To the point where you don't wanna ask him for what you, for what you need,
I can
even though you
understand
know
that.
he gonna do it.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Um, and it's a beautiful thing that you got that relationship though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't take it for granted.
Yeah, I think that's a very undervalued relationship is a father and his daughter.
Hmm.
You know, so shout out to my daughters. I'm just gonna randomly call them tomorrow and say no, just for the fuck of it. I would say Mimi told me to do it.
Facts. Facts.
And the crazy part is apparently I think they watch your shit on TikTok because they don't share too many of my flyers, but they shared yours.
Really? Oh well, thank you.
Yeah. I was surprised too. I don't ask them, I don't
Mhm.
tag them. I try not to be the old man that bothers them with the shit that I'm doing. You
Right,
know,
right,
they
right.
know I've been doing it for years and they kind of like, they low key kind of be like clapping for me and shit when they see
Hmm.
I got, some and you're a big guest.
Really?
Yes, you are. You don't do too many interviews though. Why not?
Um. Well, I don't know. This is my second one. Yeah. I I don't know. I be feeling like because I told you I wasn't going. You know the conversation we had. And I'm like, listen, the way I just be feeling about stuff, so I will overthink myself out of anything. So, but I'm trying not to do that. So prayerfully, I'll continue with what I'm doing, and then you'll see more, interviews to come.
You know what though? My first inclination was to say stop doing that, but whatever you're doing is fucking working. So keep
Thank you.
overthinking, keep whatever the fuck it is you brewing over there, keep doing it because it's authentic and it's
Hmm.
working for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I am like, you talk about overthinking. I have overthought myself out of damn near everything.
Hmm.
So, but you are who you are. God made you that way for a reason.
Right.
So sometimes we try to fight who we are, and therein lies the problems. Instead of
Hmm.
just saying, hey, you know what? I know I'm this way. How about I start working on the counteract to an extent, but
Hmm.
appreciating the wisdom and judgment that God gave me.
Right. Right.
If anybody wants to get in contact with you, how they do that?
For business inquiries, the email is Mimi the funny one at Gmail. On my social media platforms is Mimi, and Mimi is MIMI_ the funny one on all of the platforms.
Yes. And I know we only got like a couple minutes left. Is there any advice? Some young sister comes to you and wants to be the next you. What do you tell her?
Ah, I would say to do your best to be consistent. All the other stuff that you're worried about, it'll fall in place as long as you praying. But most importantly, you got to keep going because the inspiration is gonna die down at some point. The joy that you might get from it, that is gonna fade in and out. But as long as you're consistent, all of those things that they will return. So you just got to keep going.
That's beautiful. And I would not be opposed to if at some point in the next forever you wake up and be like, you know what, intellectually petty radio was dope. Let me mention them. I would not be opposed to that.
Me either.
I'm just saying. And I absolutely want to thank you like a gazillion times. This has been one of the better conversations I've had in years.
Really, well, I'm so glad to be a part. Thank you so much for having me. Seriously.
No, thank you. Like most people don't and like I could pay somebody $100,000 to do this show and
Mhm.
they'd want another 50 to promote it. Most people, whether you pay them, whether you don't pay them, whether you ask them, whether your cousin recommended them, don't go out their way to make other people aware of what you got going on like you did. Like I
Mm.
was it was a very, very humbling and I appreciate that.
My pleasure. My anytime.
Yo, and yo, keep up with the content. And you you're getting snatched there. You gotta ease up a little bit. Your inboxes, your DMs gotta be overloaded with some weird shit.
Nope, not all the time. Not all the time. You get a little penis pic here and there, but not all the time.
That's gotta be nasty as shit. Like I've never
It's,
woken up to some titties in my inbox.
yeah, yeah.
What's
But not
the
all the time.
response? When somebody sends you a dick pic, what is the response?
I think when it happened recently, I was like, oh wow, because it was like no exaggeration, like 21 different poses of it. And it'll blur because it's a message request, it'll blur the image. So I'm like, sure, okay, surely all of these aren't the same thing. But they were indeed different poses. So there was that.
This nigga did a photo shoot.
For sure. For sure, photo shoot. No exaggeration. Like about 21 different pictures.
Did you respond to him? I got
Absolutely not. I blocked them and it deletes the conversation. So
oh my god. 20 bruh, whoever you are, that first off, you had I don't even know where to start, bruh. You do 21.
don't do it. Don't do it again.
If you need 21 pics of your shit, bruh, don't send it. I'm just if you don't feel confident in one pick, it's not worth sending. Anyway, on that note, I truly appreciate your time, your wisdom, and your energy, Queen. Keep shining. I can't- oh my God, keep doing you. It has been an honor and a privilege, and I just want to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You take care.
You too. And if there's anything I can ever do for you in the future, please let me know. And wait a minute, hold on. On that note, we out. Have a good one.
Bye.
Peace. Yo, as usual, another legend. Very, very, very phenomenal conversation. Shout out to Mimi, the funny one. Don't forget, man, to check out photos by Vin, M3S3 clothing. And I'm actually probably gonna come out with my the intellectually petty shit back this fall with some hoodies. Shout out to my daughter. She really helped me. My oldest daughter really helped me kind of get back in the groove of doing some merch. So on that note, man, this has been dope. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Oh, if you see a black person, tell them hello.